Rich from Colonial Metal Detectors sent this to me for testing. It's a great place to get your machines and other accessories. The guy really cares about his detectors. He also hunts himself, and he asked me to take this in the salt water and give it a shot. This is a PI machine. I've hunted this beach many times before with PI machines, and we're going to give this one a go, see how it works here in the salt water. Just to show you where I'm going to be set up, I have the gain all the way up, ground balance off, and that's important. I'll explain a little later why, but it definitely works better in terms of getting all targets with that ground balance off. Pulse delays all the way down, close to 10. Gains all the way up at 10. Volume crank, threshold, mid-range. So we got a nice cut here, but I'm gonna go and start working in the water. See what we could do. With my TDI Pro that I've used in the water for years, I have it set up in a Pelican case, but I noticed that with the TDI Pro, it's much more unstable. I think it actually puts out more power than this machine, and that's why. But when I go from shallow to deep, I'm not getting any adjustment in the threshold, which is nice. This thing runs real quiet. Blasting loud signal. Since the sand is kind of soft, it's probably a recent loss. There we go. Yeah. Looks like another dime. Where is it? There it is. Now these blasting loud signals, if it's a ring or a quarter or something a little bigger, they sound like that at 8-10 inches down. There we go. Huh. I fell through the scoop. Let's see. Oh, there we go. Across the up clad quarter. Tide's going out. I'm just getting to the depth now. I'm starting to get these signals. Take about half an hour. Oh, look at this. A marble. Huh. A marble and a rotted zinc. Look at that crusted up piece of garbage. Zinc pennies. Huh, sounds right on top. Yeah, there it is, one scoop. There we go. A piece of garbage, it looks like. Okay, this one doesn't sound like the others. This one's got some depth to it. The last couple of signals were shallow. This one I have to dig for a little bit. Oh, what the heck is that? Oh, look at that. No wonder it sounded so tiny. It's a little piece of gold. If you could see that in a bucket. Little tiny thing. I'm afraid it's going to go through my big holes in the scoop. I got it all the way in the back right now. Let's see if I can get that. There it is, like a charm. Look at that. Yep, it's a charm. Let me see if I can get this out without losing it. Little tiny thing. You know what? I'm going to do this. Let me see if that's the way to do it. Let's put my hand right under it. See if I can shimmy it down the center. There it goes. There we go. That's it. Look at that, a little baby elephant. Little gold elephant. Now, okay, let's see if I can find that hole. Alright, I can't hear the chain, but you know the chain's got to be around here somewhere. Just for fun, I'm going to take another scoop out. Because you never know. Chain might be too hard to hear. Okay, I don't hear anything. Took out a nice scoop. See if I get lucky here. Nope, no chain. With the pulse rate down around 10, I should probably be able to hear the clasp on the chain. I'll go around this whole area, see if we can get a little signal. Another one. Another crusty clad quarter, it looks like. Now, this one's not breaking as easy. Okay. Looks like we got it out in the first scoop. See. Oh, it's a coin in there. Oh, it landed on my wrist. Got lucky there. That looks like a silver dime. Yep, that's what that is. It's an old crusty silver dime. And we got a big sandworm right here. Back you go. Out in the field, I talked about why you want to use the GEB in the off position, and I'm going to give you a quick demonstration. First of all, take a look at the settings we're starting off with. Ground balance is off, which is the GEB. Calling that GEB, the ground balance is totally off. The gain is all the way up, and I'm indoors, which is kind of impressive. This thing is stable as can be. The gain's all the way up. Pulse delay's low. I have the pulse delay down there. It's between 10 and 15, closer to 10, but this is where you're really sensitive to small gold, so you want to keep it down around that when you're searching for gold at the beach. Frequency mid-range, volume all the way up, and threshold just barely here in the threshold right now. And what I'll be using here is just 3 gold rings to demonstrate. You have a man's wedding band. We have another, like a man's signet ring that's worn out. And then you got a lady's gold ring. So I'm going to show you all 3 of these and how they respond. We're starting off with the ladies' wedding band. And see, I got the ruler here so we're going to get an idea of the depth. Blasting loud at 7/8 inches. And I actually hear a whisper signal at about 11 inches. Air testing. Now the PIs always do better in the water, but it's not bad for an air test on this tiny little ladies' ring. Now I'm going to take the man's ring. Blasting loud at 9. At about 12.5, I'm getting a faint signal. And do the same thing with the signet ring. Let's see. That's about 12 inches. It's amazing when you get something around 7-8 inches, you think it's right on top when you hear that, but you're 7-8 inches deep. Okay, anyways, so this is now with the settings that I showed you with the ground balance off. What I've done is change the ground balance from being off to now putting it mid-range. I have it set at 5. Now this is the same ring we heard before over 12 inches. Now we're going to go and see what it does at 12 inches. Nothing. I'm going to come in. You're down around 6 to 7 inches. When you get closer, but you're only getting at 6 to 7 inches with the ground balance on mid-range. When you look at the ladies' wedding band, okay, you're still getting this close to 10 inches. Let's look at the signet ring now as well. Same thing. You're getting 6 to 7 inches on this one.